Hey, how y'all doing? What's going on? I need y'all to get in here because they talking about Tamar Braxton son, honey. Yeah, they are out here talking about Tamar Braxton's son being around all these zesty men, these grown zesty gay men. And people are telling Tamar, honey, that ain't right. That is not right. So I don't know how y'all gonna take it, but I said we need to talk about that. And then I say, well, how y'all gonna say that ain't right if his own daddy is gay? Didn't y'all say that Vince is gay? Press one if they said Vince gay. They said it's this man on the internet that said that him and Vince been a thing back in the day, honey. I said, what? Yeah. So what y'all don't want him to have a father because he gay too? My God. And then think about it. It's a lot of gay men that got kids. It's a lot of y'all husbands that's gay. It's a lot of y'all boyfriends that's gay. Do y'all want to take the man out the home because he want some dick every now and again? You know what I mean? Hell, take gay men away from the kids, you ain't gonna have no man at home. Hell, y'all know y'all dealing with DLMFs, okay? So, honey, are y'all ready to talk about this? I thought I had my homegirl up here hitting that link. Can y'all hit that link for me? And I want to know, what do y'all think about it? Do y'all think that gay men should be around boys? You know, do y'all think gay men should be around boys? Press one if you think it's okay for gay men to be around little boys. Press seven if you feel like gay men should not be around little boys. Okay. Honey, ain't this a mess? Ain't this a mess? Yep, they said a whisper said he's been with Vince all up in his hole. Okay. Okay. Honey, I don't know what to believe. But if you have a strong feeling about this, I need you to hit that link button. I need you guys to come up here and have a debate with me. If you for or against, it don't matter. It don't matter. All right. So we need to get the likes up because it's gonna be a messy live tonight, honey. Let's get the likes up. We only got 25 likes in here. We can do better than that. I tell you, she is crashing out. She is crashing out. And do you guys know Tamar? She loves the LGBT community. Let me remind you, remember she had a close friend named Funky Dineva? Remember that? And you see how that went. Now, what do y'all think? I be hearing stuff on the internet. Y'all be saying women should not be friends with gay men, or do y'all feel like women should be friends with gay men? I don't know, honey. It's so much. It's so much to say. It's so much. All I know, this stuff is messy, honey. Okay. Okay, hold on. Before that, it said yes. Yes, sis, please say no. He was on a Tasha K show. You talking about the gay dude? Yeah, the gay dude. This is Tamar and her son. This is her son. Now, this is not the clip I'm referring to. Whew. Had a cough in my throat. But I'll play this clip so you guys can get to see her son. I don't know if they're saying this because they're picking up some mannerism of her son or what.
On tour. And I am so happy that you have done 10 years in the making of Love and War. I can't imagine what you're going to do for the 20-year anniversary. But I want to tell you that
he seems like a nice young guy. All right. So I don't know why people feel like they feeling some type of way. They felt some type of way to the point where Tamar said this. It says Tamar claps back at social media for condemning her for having gay men around her child, which is her son. The guy that I just had on the thing, that's her son. And not having a man. They love it here, bitch. That's what she says. So someone says, Tamar gotta find a man who don't mind all them punks being in their home and around her child. Oh my God. What is it? Then we just got finished talking about Jennifer. They said Jennifer, who is Jennifer? That brown skin Jennifer. Jennifer that's going with Christian Gold. They said but she don't got no kids. But they said that her husband be around a whole bunch of gay men, and she got a whole bunch of gay men friends, and they all live in a house together. So you are starting to see a trend where gay women, their straight men, are around a whole bunch of gay men. That's just seemed like the trend. Jennifer's doing it. I'm sure other women are doing it, and now they're saying Tamar is doing it, but now she just don't got no man in the home, and it's just her son, and a whole bunch of gay men. And it looked like people have an issue with that. It says you got to find a man who don't mind all them punks being in the home around her child. So Tamar, she got very offended. She crashed out. She called the woman all types of names. She said, "Are you effing dumb?" She said, "Are you dumb?" She said, "First of all, who looking for a man?" Now, Tamar, you be looking for a man. But she said, first of all, who looking for a man? She said, second, my home life isn't this loud drama filled internet game that y'all nervous system is addicted to. They love it here, bitch. All right. So, honey, this is what they are saying. This is what they're saying. All right. So, you see how I got the title, honey. Y'all may say, well, what happened to the son? Look at the title. It says Tamar claps back at social user for condemning her for having gay men around her son. All right. And not having a man. They love it here, bitch. So let's look at people responding. People are saying future housewife sounds mad. She's not a Tamar house. It says worried about somebody doing at a house you pay no bills at is insane. All right. So what do you guys think? Do you guys feel like Tamar audience, they have a valid point, they have a valid concern, or do y'all feel like it's none of your business? It's none of your MF and business. You don't pay the rent here. It ain't none of your business. All right. So somebody said that is pure prejudice. Well, come up here. Legend, you need to come up here and represent, okay? And tell us why it's prejudice. Come up here. Let's role play. Let's role play. Come on. You be a good one. Let's all call shit for what it is. The black community is homophobic as fuck. Well, bring your white ass up here and let's have a conversation. Let's role play. I'm going to be the black homophobic person, okay? Come on. Tell him to come up here. What's his name? Legend. Legend, come up here. Press 1 if y'all want Legend to come up here so we can role play. Come on now. I want to role play with somebody. Shit. Come up here, Legend. Yeah. But you are right. Black community they are very homophobic. They was raised that way. Okay? And the white man made them that way. How about that? Black people wasn't homophobic by themselves. The white man made them homophobic. Do your research. They said before homophobia got in Africa, they had a whole bunch of gays in Africa. But when the white man went in there and pushed their religion, they put all that homophobia shit in there and they wiped the gays out. That's what they said. So come on up here. They said, my name is Diana. I'm a non-binary fan of yours. Come on, non-binary. I don't care what y'all is. Come on. Shit, all people is people. Come on. Come on, non-binary. Okay? I respect you. I'll call you Diana. All right? Come on, binary. Come on, you binaries. Binary. Come up here and hit that link. It says, I love people no matter what their sexual preference is. I love that. But I want some debate. So I will play the bad guy, and I want y'all up here to fight for the justice system, okay? All right. They say, yeah, girl. Diana, bring your ass up here. Diana, come on up here. Diana gonna talk all that shit in the comment section, but she ain't gonna bring her ass up here. Okay. And the reason why she told me she non-binary, because she got a man picture. But I don't know. Is this a trans man? I don't know. She got a man picture. That's why she said she non-binary, because she want me to identify her as a Diana. Well, come on and spill the game. What are we waiting on? Okay, I can spill the game if you want. Diana, bring your ass up here, girl. Okay? Okay? Or them. Okay, they said they're them. Come on, them. Shit. My pronouns are them. Come on, them and they. Come on, all of y'all, bring y'all asses up here. Yeah, let's talk to them. Hit that link there. Where the them's at? Them, bring all they ass up here. Bring all they ass up here. I need y'all to hit that damn like too. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. Come on, them. I need all of them. All of them. Come on. Thems, the theys, the we's. Okay, all of y'all. Come on. Come on. They scared. Them some scared motherfuckers, okay? Okay, come on. You can't butter me up talking about you a fan. Come on, fan. Shit. All right, so this is what she's saying. I know most of you guys know I'm trans, and most of you guys are okay. Some of y'all not. I don't know what y'all are, but you guys are very nice and sweet. But shit, I need to make some shit rock. Okay, so if I have to pay the bad guy to do so, I had my girl Dom. She was gonna come up here, but she's not up here no more. So this is what she says. I have heard this conversation before. Some people actually do feel that gay men should not be around the kids. They feel that gay men is going to push an agenda to make the kids gay. Which, that is false, because a lot of gay men that are gay, they were not around gay men. But it is a thing. A lot of people feel like how you was gay because you had somebody molestate you, a molester. You know what I'm saying? They feel like most gay men were molested. They were turned out when they were young by a homosexual. And they fear that older gay men, they are so lustful and they can't help themselves, and they look at a little boy and they want to turn him gay too by pushing their agenda on them and molesting them because they was molested. That's what a lot of people feel. And then some people feel like this. They feel like, how can a gay man that's always shimmy and shaking and shit, how he gonna teach your man to be a man? He got all that feminine energy around him, so he's going to look up to you and those gay men like that's something he should be. And they feel like, that should not be. You should give your boy a chance, and he needs to be around good role models, a real man that can teach him how to be a real man, because they feel like in the Black community ain't no real man. We're losing men every day to the Zesty community. You know what I'm saying? They flipping and they folding. Okay, they turn into women's. They are turning to non-binary. They're doing everything but what they're supposed to do, right? So people have a lot of talks about that. So I guess I'm gonna have to talk to my damn self, because they scared to come up here, legend. Let's call shit for what it is. Tamar is a psycho. Okay, why are you calling her a psycho? You see how it is? You see the binary people, they dragging Tamar, even though didn't Tamar defend their ass? Press 1 if Tamar out here defending their ass against Black people, because Black people was the one that said that Tamar should not have her son around gay men, because that's all she hang around with. And Tamar told them, Tamar called her a dumb asshole. She said, "You dumb bitch." She said they love it here, and she can do what she want to do. And Tamar told them, she don't want no man. So man, oh man. Gigi, that horse crackle get me every time. Diana in the building. Hey, Diana.
Hey girl. Hey girl, I have to.
Gigi, that horse crackle get me.
Diana, turn that audio off and just talk to me, Diana.
Hey girl, I have to. Hi, it's an honor to speak to you.
Thank you, Diana. But I hear some feedback, Diana. I want to make it clear, Diana.
Now, can you hear me better?
Yeah, I can hear you better, Diana. And Diana, I think you got it a little mixed up, because Tamar, she was actually standing up for gays.
Okay,
Diana.
okay. What about now?
Right now?
What about now?
Yeah. It's good right now. I don't
It's
hear no
perfect.
feedback.
Nice, nice.
So
I was
Diana,
like,
why you mad at
just
Tamar?
I am very mad at Tamer because at the Braxtons, the way that she behaves. At first, I thought that she was like, oh, she's just a black sheep and stuff, and she has some like trauma, kind of behavior
Uh-huh.
response. Uh, and I think she just lets people to get in her business, and that's her business. She doesn't
Right.
see herself as the star as that she is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Okay,
she puts
Diana, let me
herself in
help
these
you real
wild
quick.
situations
Okay,
with
Diana.
with
Diana.
okay.
Now I want to correct some people. Diana don't like and help me out, Diana, because I'm learning too. But you don't want nobody calling you he, right? It's they
Oh,
and them.
it is. I
Huh?
am a Brazilian. I am a Brazilian. I live in Brazil. I speak Português. Eu falo português. Então, we have our pronoun here. They, it's called elu.
Child. I'm so
But
Diana,
you have
shit.
to call me with the pronoun they and them because I don't feel like I can represent myself. When people call me using female pronouns or nouns, I it's not me, I feel that like it's not
Right.
me.
Okay, so you don't like when nobody call you a he.
And or a she,
Or
for
she.
that
Okay.
matter.
So please
I
don't
am
call
they because
them.
I am
Stop
like,
calling. Okay, let me do it, Diana. Don't
yeah,
refer to them and they as a he and a she, y'all. Okay, don't do that shit. Okay, and
yeah.
Andrea, I know you don't mean no harm because she's a good person. You know what I'm saying? So this is a them and a they. This is what a they and a them look like.
Instead of your saying like she's a good person, you can say like they are a good person.
They a good person. I got it
Very
down. I think
good.
I'm doing
Nice.
real good. Okay, oh yeah, them and they.
Okay,
All right. Go ahead,
I was
Diana.
like, I was like just strolling because I'm seeing everything that is happening with the ICE agents and the war, the Nazi
Oh
war that
my
is going
God.
on. And then
Yeah.
I saw you streaming, and I thought to myself, oh, thank God, I'm going to leave that war space and talk about the crazy tamer for once.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. So what do you feel about people say they don't want you around their kids?
I think that's stupid. I am a teacher here. I teach English, actually.
Uh-huh. They say that you confusing the kids and they
No, I'm
say,
not. I'm not confusing the kids. People are very ignorant to accept that it's not only female and male when it comes to to gender discussions.
yeah,
And non-binary is a very new thing. People don't think is not science, but is science because science evolves,
yeah.
and like science, language evolves too. You know what I mean?
I hear what you're saying, but a lot of people they don't believe that. They feel like that is crap and that's awkward, and they don't
Yeah,
want
but
their
this those
kids
people,
to
who
be
cares
taught
about what
that.
ignorant people have to say? Don't care about what ignorant people have to say, you know?
Okay.
If I tell you to use my pronoun as they or them, just respect, bitch. Is nothing with
Oh
you.
my.
So
Okay.
don't call me anything. Don't call
Got
me
it.
like, you
Okay,
know what I
that's
mean?
okay for you. But what if they feel like they don't want their kids around that? They don't want their kids to be taught that. Do you feel like they
I
have a
would say to
right
them that, well, I
for
am a teacher. So I am a very good teacher. I'm very good at what I do. I am not in public schools to talk about gender because I teach English, but but in my personal life, if people call me he or a she, for mother, can you not call me he or a she? Just
got
call me
it?
they.
So in your
Just
school, what does your kids refer to you as? Do they say them and they as well?
they and them as well. They respect very much because they're kids. They know what the science is currently saying about gender, and it's very important. This new generation of kids are so human and
And
respectful.
and their parents, none of their parents have an issue with that.
They some of them do, but the kids love me because it's a very good class, and they are taught they are sorry they are taught how to speak properly in English. So I think that's good.
So the kids that you teach, they
I don't
know the
teach
damn.
kids, just for to say I don't teach kids, but I teach teenagers and sometimes grown-ups because here we have Asia that is for like people who want a degree and they're older. Yeah, and it's not exactly for kids. I like there are teachers that are non-binary and they work with kids, and that's amazing. I don't know what is prejudice is all about because that's very bullshit, you know. If you don't want to say he or she, you don't have to say anything. Just don't say nothing. You know
Okay,
what I
what
mean? If you
you
are
know
going to
that's they not gonna do that. You
disrespect,
know
I'm
that,
saying to
right?
you, not to you
I
specifically
know.
because I think you are a diva and I love you. But
Thank you. I know, but
yeah,
we can role play. I know who you're referring to. You're referring to people that don't respect it, don't believe in it, and they just don't want any
exactly.
parts.
I feel like I don't have anything to prove to anyone. I think like science and language is like how people identify themselves. So,
Mhm.
sorry, my English is kind of rusty. I haven't been
No,
speaking for a
I can
while. Like,
understand what you're saying. We can understand. I mean,
yeah,
My English is bad too. I have horrible English.
yeah.
So, going back to Tamar, you know,
Let me
a lot of
just a
people.
second.
Oh shit.
Okay, I need my shades.
Okay,
Okay,
people feel that Tamar should have real men around her son so her son can know what it is to grow up to be a man.
can we dissect this and how ignorant and homophobic this whole article is?
Go ahead, Diana. I'm going to listen.
Okay, you have to listen because it's going to blow your mind. Okay, can you repeat again?
I said that people feel that
Okay,
Tamar needs a real man around her son to teach her son how to be a man because all she
let's ask ourselves about this narrative. Who are those type of people? Who are those people?
who is a real man? A real man is a
And what is
masculine.
a real man?
Uh,
What
a
is a real man, girl?
I'm telling a real man is a man that knows the difference between the sexes, to know that he's a man and he's not a woman, and
Yes.
believes that it's God created a male and a female, and to know that his purpose is to provide and protect a woman and to be independent, to be a strong figure in the family. That is a man. And to be a
As a
God
man,
fearing
according to
man.
you,
To be a
according
God
to you.
fearing man. According to American society, because America is a Christian nation, right?
Yes. Well, I have to say something. I'm not a Christian, so I don't share those type of values. So this is kind of surprising for me. Yeah, because I have like good figures, you know. I try to be one good figure, and I don't think like letting gay people being around your kids are going to be gay because of it. That's bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. Let's feel facts. I didn't turn myself into a woman because I liked boys. Okay, no, now I'm mixing things up. You know what I mean? What do you know what I mean? What I mean?
Go ahead, keep talking, Diane. I'm listening. I'm learning. You teaching me.
Okay, what are you saying? Because I have to like regather my collective thoughts because I have a whole line. Okay, letting gay people. I didn't turn myself into like gay because my mother had a gay friend, and because of it, or because I was too attached to my mother, I was gay because since I was a kid, I think, okay, I like boys. Okay, nice. Okay, I know what I like, but it's not because of my mother or letting gay people around her. You know what I mean?
Okay, they want to
It's
ask. I'm going to play the devil
that's
advocate.
bullshit. That's
Can I
total
play
bullshit. That's so
Diana?
prejudiced.
Diana, can I play your devil?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so you guys, I'm going into role play. I'm about to play the devil. I'm playing the devil advocate. Hashtag role play. So you guys know I'm not homophobic, but I'm about to play a homophobic person, okay?
Oh
All
my
right,
God,
so
yes.
Diana, you understand I'm about to play a homophobic person, right?
Play, you mean like you're gonna face them?
No, no, I'm gonna role play. I'm gonna pretend
Okay,
like
role
I'm
play.
I'm
Okay.
I'm I'm pretending like I'm homophobic. So I have to ask you questions in the spirit of homophobia, in the spirit of religion. Okay.
Oh, I like that. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna be
So
honest, and I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it how I see. Okay.
that's fine. That's fine. So uh you stated that you don't believe in God.
Mm.
Diana, is that true? You don't believe in God?
Alright, that's very personal. I cannot say that, but yeah, I am
Okay.
not a Christian. I'm not a Christian. I consider myself very witchy, because I am kind of a witch actually,
Got
a
it.
witch boy.
So if you are a witch boy and
Okay,
we are
I don't
Christians,
care about Christian values. Oh
okay,
shit.
but we care about
People
Christian
with their Christian
values.
values can go fuck
Okay,
themselves.
okay, but we care about our kids and have values and morals, and it's like
What
you're
kids,
coming
girl?
in.
You are a trans woman. You don't have any kids.
I do have okay, didn't I say we was role playing? Diana ain't ready for a baby. Okay.
I have I have eight. I have three dogs and five little cats. Can you see them over there?
Okay, let's continue on. All right.
My
Now
cats.
you say
They're my babies, but I don't have human baby. I don't want human babies. I don't
got
want.
it.
But I
Okay.
think that's a choice. People who want babies and who want families, I think that's a valid choice for them. I think that's very, how can I say? That's very démodé. I don't know. Christian values are weird.
Wow, that's a lot. So if I have
Yeah, there's a
kids,
lot to pack in.
I have kids, I would not want them to be influenced with that type of rhetoric, that type of demonic talk.
Oh, it's not kind of demonic.
It
I don't
is.
have a
It
religion,
is.
but I do believe in love and treating people with respect and love. That's my religion.
Wow,
Respect
respect and
and
love.
love. Love is an act of courage nowadays because
Oh,
people only want to love who they agree with. They don't want to love different people, you
got it.
know?
And would you say you are a good representation of the non-binary LGBT community?
I'm not a representation because I used to be kind of famous here in Brazil. I used to
Really?
have a YouTube channel. I was kind of that, but I I kind of moved on, and now I'm teaching because I love teaching. You know,
Okay. Got it. So you said
and you
when
guys
you
are
were
like, okay, then
when you were young, you said you knew that you like boys.
that I knew that I like boys.
I'm asking.
Well, I was like four, I think.
4?
Four
That's
years old, I think.
young. That's
I think
young.
I was like a kindergarten, and like I had like a partner, and I was like in class, and I thought, oh my God, I fell in love with this boy, and I knew. I don't know. I had like five, I think.
Yeah. Did you have a father in your household? Did you
Yes,
have your
he was kind
biological
of not
father?
present. I had he was kind of not present,
Yeah.
but my mother and my grandmother took care of me. I came from a family that is a matriarchal family. It's not a patriarchal Christian family. I came from a family that is very woman centered. So it's
Yeah,
very
it's a lot
weird
of
for me. Like
feminine energy. It's a lot of feminine
a
energy. You was
lot of
raised
feminine
by feminine
energy. Yes,
energy.
a lot.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of, and I think that's kind of what we're talking about here, right? And we are talking about Logan and and his little feminine energy, and it's scaring homophobic people. And okay, what if Logan turns out to be gay or non-binary? He's still very cute. That's fine. That's fine. People are very
If he
prejudiced.
turned out, that's one thing. But if he have people that's pushing an agenda and he don't know anything
I
else
think
and
that's
he
the case.
thinks
You know,
this is a
Tamar
way
is a
to
nutcase,
go,
but I don't think Tamar is a nutcase, but I don't think Tamar is a relapsed mother. She would like, I think she has her kid time, and I think she has her singer time, and I think she don't let like many people around her kid. I don't think. I like to think that she knows how to parent.
well, I hear you, but people still feel like a boy should have a man around to teach him how to be a man.
That archetype of male figure, I get it. I get it. Ah, okay. If people want that, yikes.
You don't wish you had your father in your life? I mean, your biological
My
father you
father
never
tries to
knew.
be in my life. My father is a fucking Nazi. So that's why I
Oh,
turn my back on him. Because I cannot be a Nazi with everything that is going on right now. You know,
got it.
I'm a feminist
So
before
would you
Christian.
say your father hates you?
My father, he doesn't hate me. Yeah, he hates me.
Got
And I
it.
hate him too, kind of.
Okay.
But I'm trying to let that go. That's for therapy. I have my way. I have to understand that my father's problems is their problem, and I have mine. And like I have my way, and he has his way. But a relationship with him comes with like a price tag. You know what I mean? I will love you if you are going to be the way that I want you to be. Like in the closet, dating a woman and unhappy. And I'm saying to him, fuck that. Go fuck yourself. I'm going to live my life and be happy. You know what
Got
I
it.
mean?
When did you meet your father? At what
My
age?
father was in my life, in my teenage years, in my kids' years. He
Okay,
was with my
so he
mother.
grew up
But
with
he
you
was
in the
beating my
household.
mother. He was
They were
beating my
married?
mother. When I was a kid, he was beating my mother. He was very abused towards my mother. So I grew up with my father hitting my mother. So I could see what a male degenerative and scrupulous figure would do in the family. You know what I mean? So I would see that. I wish I could be bigger to protect my mother.
You
Wow,
wish
that's
you
powerful.
you wish you were what to what can you
I
repeat
wish
that?
I were. I wish I were bigger to protect my mother from my father.
Got it. I'm
So I
so
grew up
sorry to hear that.
and I got a job and said, "Mother, let's fuck that and let's live our life." And we're doing that.
Got it. So you're saying when you were born, your mother and your father were not married, but they were
They were
dating.
married. They
They
were
were?
married. Yes,
Okay.
we come from a family that was married. That was very Christian. I went to catechese, to Bible school, and everything.
Oh, so
But
you were a Christian. You were a Christian at
yes,
one point?
I think I was until my teenage years with my experimentation with dark arts and energy and spells and all that kind of stuff and the intellectual world and stuff.
Now, who got you into the dark arts? Was that
Well, that's okay. Well, it's not kind of dark. Our like whole premise of the Wicca religion is like that we love the nature, we love the animals, and we do more like healing spells and more spells for prosperity and stuff like that, and siphoning the energy of the moon, the sun, stones,
got
something
it.
more like that.
At what age were you introduced, and was this by
14.
another okay, 14, was this by another non-binary person?
No, it wasn't by a gay person. It wasn't by a gay person. It was, yeah, it was about a gay person, but it was, I watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and Willow was a witch. So I tried to understand everything about pagan religions and stuff. So I went to that by watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer. It was such a cliche.
Got it. So you're saying that you
Such
were
a cliche.
introduced by a gay person that believed in the dark arts as well at 14.
No,
How old?
but I watched Buffy. So there was this character named Willow Rosenberg, and she was a lesbian, and she was a witch, and that's why I started learning spells and all those kind of things,
So you're
glamour and
saying
stuff.
that nobody introduced it to you. You were introduced by the TV?
Yes, by the
Hollywood.
TV,
So I can,
Hollywood,
Diana, we're just gonna call it what it is. It's Hollywood. Hollywood,
Hollywood.
Hollyweird. And we have see they are pushing a lot of agendas out here, and they're getting through our kids through television. And you saying when you were a child, you were watching Hollyweird, and that what pulled you into the dark arts.
Well, my arts are not that dark.
Well, you call it the dark arts. I'm just saying
Okay,
your
we can say
name.
that the dark arts because we
You
do a lot of
called it
spells in
that.
the at nighttime and stuff. But I don't call very dark what I do. It's like very, I don't know. You would feel like disappointed, I think, if you know what I do.
Got it. So nobody introduced it was introduced to you by TV programming.
No, no.
Well, you just said
Oh,
that the reason
yes,
why
yes, yes,
you were
yes, yes, yes. Yeah, it
programmed,
was, yeah, it
the
was, it was, it
Hollyweird
was. It was
programming.
watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer. That was like, oh, there's this paganist religion,
Yeah, that's
and I don't
programming.
feel like Christian, so
Yeah,
I'm
that's
going to
programming.
learn everything.
Yeah, that's how they get you. Okay.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
I think
So
if they got me, I don't know.
so
Did they got me though? Do they got me?
yeah, they
I
got
don't know.
you. They got you. Okay. So your father, when did he divorce your mother?
Well, this is very I like kind of threw my father out of my house actually. I got sick of his abusive relation towards my behavior towards my mother, so I kind of had to threw him out. Yeah, I kind of had to throw him out.
You said you threw your father out?
Yes, it was very sad and very traumatic, but that's
At
what I
what
had to do.
age? At what age?
20 years old, I think.
20 years old?
He hit her for the last time.
Got it. And then
Got
at
it?
20, is that when they got a divorce?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Because I thought you said earlier they were dating
Yes,
when you
they
were
dated since like they were teenagers, I think.
okay, but you weren't saying they were dating while you were in school.
Yes, they were in the same house, living the same life, and me too, and I was a normal boy,
Yeah,
you
but
know?
dating and marriage is two different things. So that's why I wanted to get
Yeah, but
clarity.
they were married in the paper, and I even have like photo of like the marriage and stuff, the wedding ceremony.
Got it.
I came from a very traditional family that is a good family, but is with the male figure because women want like male figures like hitting them in their own houses because women fall in love with their abusers. So I was a kid seeing all of that, and I thought I thought to myself, I have to be a queer person. I don't have to be a male figure like that. So
Yeah. So is
that
that
was
what
when I decided
turned
to be
you
queer.
was that turned you away from being a man, seeing your father
Well,
beat
I
on your
hate being a
woman?
man. Being a man, yes, that turned me away from being a man. Yes, the violence, the abuse towards my mother. I grew up with that, and I didn't want to be like that.
Got it.
I wanted to be queer.
Someone says, I watched Buffy and did not dive into the dark arts. Well, we're all created differently. We're all not equal. Some
Yeah,
people. well, listen to music, and next thing you know, they feel like a whore and they want to be on a stripper pole, and other people don't. So just
Yeah,
because it doesn't affect you in a way, it might affect other people. We're all different. So you
but
can't
I
just,
was a whore too. I think
okay,
everybody has their whore phase. I think it's
not
normal.
everybody. I know I had, but I know everybody's not a whore. I'm not going to project, or,
Yeah, most
blanket
people,
everybody.
most people have their horror phase, you know.
I don't think so. I think that in our society in America, they push a lot of horror isms programming in our music.
I
And the
was watching
music
your
is
live.
very sexual. The movies are very sexual. Society is very sexual, and it's pushed. It's sex everywhere you turn. You can't move away without sex, sex, sex.
Yeah, I have to agree with you there. I have to totally agree with you
So I think
because
it
yes,
depends on the culture and where you're from, and it depends on who you are. You can still be there in that culture, but you may not be as sexually driven like most or weak to that. Everybody have their thing. Everybody is not whores. A lot of people might be,
when
but
you
a lot of
say
people
like
are not.
horrors, what does that mean?
Yeah. Horse
Like,
is very
yeah,
promiscuous. You know what that means. I know it's a lot of people in my family, they're not whores. They're not sleeping around with random people, or they don't move based on sexual energy. So everybody is not whores.
okay, I see you. Whore behavior, you mean, right?
I mean, whore behavior. I mean, you can say it however you want to, you know.
I don't like
It's
to
the
label people that
energy.
much. I don't know. I think everybody has like their own like shit, you know, and we have to, I don't know. There's so much hurt in the world. I think everybody has to like come together and be like more empathic and see like people judge all the time. I don't like people judging all the time. I think people judge all the time, label all
Well,
the
that's
time too
how
much.
that's how the world works, Diana. I mean, you judge. You
Yeah.
probably just don't judge as other people do. But
I
I'm
try
sure
not to. People
when you look, okay,
say that.
do you ever
People
watch?
say.
I don't watch it, but I'm sure a lot of people watch it, and I'm going to assume, which is the stereotype. But do you watch RuPaul Drag Race?
We kind of watch it in the three first seasons, but
Okay, well,
later
let me
on, I
stop
don't
you
watch it
there. I
anymore.
say that to say those individuals, they judge. It's a judging show. They judge. They judge
Yeah,
people
I
based
don't like
on
that. I don't like that
the
energy. I think
color
that
they
don't
got.
doesn't represent us.
If they dressed a certain way, whatever. I mean, people judge. Gay people judge a lot. I mean, trans people judge a lot. They judge you based on how you look, how your surgery is going. They judge you based on who you're dating. People judge. It's natural to judge. I think it's not, I believe it's natural to judge.
I
But
think you
that's
kind of
why,
project.
but
You're
that's
projecting a
why
little bit because it's not natural.
it
Because
is.
for me, it's not. I don't think judge. I don't judge a
It's
lot.
human
I
nature to judge. Animals
yeah.
judge.
I think we think about it, but I think
Animals
is
judge.
your choice to ponder or not. You know.
Yeah.
Uh,
But animals
and you are
judge.
gonna ask yourself, I'm going to live your life for what people think of me, are about their judgment of me. I think that's bullshit too. You know?
I hear you, but animals judge. And that's why in the Christian religion,
Yeah,
they
I
say,
agree. We
don't
judge a lot.
judge, don't judge the person, but
I
judge
agree,
the
but I don't
sin,
agree. It's weird.
judge the spirit. But animals judge. They're going to judge whether they fear you or they're going to protect whatever they're theirs. I mean, birds judge. Everybody judge. I mean, that's how people protect themselves, is by judging if something is dangerous or not. You make a judgment, you make a call, you make a conclusion.
Yeah,
I mean, that's all judgment. So,
yeah. I don't know. I think things are changing, you know? Things are not so binary anymore. And like what's good is not what it was good like 20 years ago. You know? I think like that's oh like when you say a whore, I think I would never say that to a woman. I would never say that to a woman. I think it's very disrespectful. I would
well,
never say
I'm
that.
I'm disrespectful, Diana. I'll call a woman a whore in a minute. Whore.
Well, you call it hard behavior. I know what you mean. I know it because in the LGBT TQ community, we have hard behavior. But I
I
don't know what
think
you think is a whore.
everybody, all of y'all
Who
got
is not
whore
a Christian
behavior.
is a whore. Is that what you're saying? Who is not a Christian is like Maria Magdalena. Is that kind of what you're saying? I don't
No,
know.
okay,
It's
let me
weird.
tell you what I'm saying. You can be a slut or whore, don't have to do nothing with your religion, don't have to do nothing with your gender or your sexuality.
Oh, okay,
If
okay,
you a whore,
okay,
you a whore.
okay,
I'll call my friend a whore.
okay.
Yeah, you acting like a whore, you're a whore. You know? Now
I
if
know
you
what
want
you
to be
mean.
a
Like
proud whore, be a proud
living a
whore.
life, fooling other people. I am with you, but I'm screwing 10 other guys.
No, that's
That's a whore.
unfaithful, Diana. That's unfaithful. That's
I'm a kind
someone
of a
that
whore too.
yeah,
Oh.
but that's so different. Being unfaithful, that's a whole different scenario versus somebody single and just being a
So
whore.
you're talking about promiscuity, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
People that are promiscuous. I think I am promiscuous because I learned somewhere. I read somewhere that um people who are promiscuous they sleep with over 2 people a year. If you sleep with more than 2 people a year, you are a whore.
And I'm a whore.
So yeah, I think I'm a whore too, kind of.
I don't think I know I am. Okay. So
Yeah, we're
yeah.
whores. Yeah.
Going back to Tamar,
Okay.
any last topics? I just didn't want you to confuse the situation. It seemed like you were mad at her, and she was defending her gay friends being around her son.
Yes. I think like being a gay figure in her life near her son is not gonna influence on him being gay or not. That's his choice. I think he can be a faithful man like that archetype that you want, being gay
Okay.
people around him.
Okay.
But
You
I
don't? Do
don't
you
know if
think that if a little boy is around a whole bunch of gay men, that he's gonna think, okay, this is the way he should go? If he don't have
yes,
any
he's not
other
gonna think because
alternative?
we're talking about desire. We're not talking about influence. I think if he can be around queer people, he can be a little more, I think, fruity, and that's okay.
More
But he's
feminine
not he's
behaviors?
not gonna interfere on being gay. You know what I mean?
Got it.
On
That's how you
sleeping with
feel.
men. If he wants pussy, he's gonna want pussy. I'm sorry, can I say that?
No.
Yikes.
But I disagree. The reason why I say that, being born male, okay, when I was around heterosexuals, um I was taught more so just by being around them, this is what I was supposed to be, you know? I wish that I would have been around other different walks of life so I could really find my voice and my truth, but just being around one group of individuals, sometimes it could feel like this is what you're supposed to be if you don't have any understanding.
Further understanding of what
Like
sexuality and
if you have a kid and you raise them around ducks and shit, they probably may think they're a duck.
but that's very kind of a line of thinking that I don't agree because we live in a very male society. So I think that
Do we?
any
Do
interaction
we?
with queer people is going to be good for him.
I think the world have changed. I think that majority straight men are weak. I think most of the men that I see on the social media, they're more gay than gay men. I can't
I
tell the
agree.
difference.
I agree.
I think we live in a
They are,
more
yeah.
feminine society. I think it's more feminine, more that than masculinity or patriarchy that they do back in the day. I do feel that patriarchy still exists, but I don't see it as much as it was in the past. I think that the patriarchy is trying to fight its way back to the top, and I think they're
White
struggling.
supremacy, girl. White supremacy. Let's call shit for what it is. Nazismo, Nazi, white supremacy. I
Well, we
cannot
can't
even
say
talk
that
about that.
N word. We can't say that N word. So,
Oh, okay, sorry. We are in a very dark time. I'm very scared
well,
about all of
don't you
that.
have your dark arts to help you out?
Well, but aren't you scared about everything that is going on?
No, because I got my God gonna guide me, so I'm not worried. I put it all in
No,
His
okay, but
hands. God's
I'm seeing
will be
things that are
done.
very scary. I did because I am a subtitle person. So I work with subtitles. So I had to subtitle a video today of a disabled woman, sorry, disabled woman being like dragged over her car and it was horrible. It was
Oh, yeah,
horrible.
I see. It's sad, but no, Diana, I have to be honest. I'm not scared. You know what? I see articles when they said it's a genocide on transgenders. They said America's in a pre-early genocide on transgenders, and I'm
I
still
agree.
not scared. I'm still not scared. God's
Well,
will
girl,
be done.
you should be.
Well, guess
You have
what?
your God, but we
You
have
be
to do
scared for
something.
me. You be scared for me. You do it for me. Okay, Diana. I'm gonna let the thems and the days figure that out, but I'm not gonna live in fear.
Okay, I'm gonna dance you.
Okay. I'm not gonna live in fear. All right. So yeah. But Diana, I
So
just want to say, go ahead.
going back to Tamar, like I don't think like having like a role model, a gay role model, or a queer role model, a model around her kids going to make Vince like gay. It can make him like a little bit fruity or more intelligent, but I don't think that can make him like boys because of it. If he likes the P word, he likes the P word. And he can be fruity. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. Every day is like, it's not like I don't know what you mean when you say like a man, what is the meaning of a man? It's
Okay,
weird.
a man, masculine, man rule the world, man to
Ooh,
conquer, you know?
yikes.
So,
Yikes.
you know, what's
It's
nice
not
about
much my
that?
thing, I think. I think it's
Huh?
not much my thing. My thing is kind of I have to make my money to not let a man take care of me or my family. You know what I mean? Like I don't give a
No,
shit
because
about a
I
man.
want a
Man,
man.
man, man, my man, my man, my man, my man, my
I
man. I
I
don't
lo
give a shit
I
about my
love
man. I
I
am the man.
I love men, and I like a man that's a provider and do
I like
stuff.
men. I like to
I love
use
that.
men.
So,
To use men sometimes and very quickly.
well, I don't wanna
Not that
use
quickly
no
sometimes.
man. I don't wanna use him. I don't look at men as trash, I
I
value men.
kind of look them as that, you
I have
know. I
men in
think
my
I'm.
family that I love dearly, so
Ooh,
I
I
don't
don't
look
have
at
like good
I don't
role
look at
models.
okay. I don't look at men are trash and I'm just there to try to use and see what I can get from them and throw them away.
Yeah, I look them as that.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
kind of.
I see everybody as everybody. I'm really not a sexist or genderist or gayish. Like I don't separate all like okay, this the gay side, this the straight side. I don't see none of that. I know it exists, but when it comes to my personal life, I treat
I'm
you
a
how you
queer
treat
person,
me.
so I think this separation is very important for people like me to have a voice. You know what I mean? So when you say like I don't really care, I do care. I do care about being a queer person with integrity. You know what I mean?
If you care about
Or
being a
a
queer
person with
person with
integrity,
if
like
you care about being a queer person with integrity, then you have to
yes,
show it. You can't talk about it. You have to be it, and we have to see it through your everyday life. You have
yeah.
to be a
People see me like teaching.
representation.
People see. people
You
see
have
me
to be
teaching and
a
going there.
represent
Yeah,
yeah,
I know what you mean.
but still today, you said you kinda disrespected the Christian religion, and you was like, "You don't give a F
Oh,
about
sorry, I
them."
didn't want to do that.
You
Sometimes I kind of do that.
I know, but you did that, so I don't
Yeah,
understand. You
sorry.
said you wanna be represented one way, but when you do like that, and you talk like that, and you're not
I don't
sensitive
want to
to
be represented.
others.
I just came here because I love your videos and I
Oh,
love talking
thank
to you.
you. Okay.
You, yeah, you have like great videos.
Thank you. Well, why do you when did you notice me? How when was this? When did you
Well, I
realize
noticed
I was
you like I think like 4 weeks ago. I have like
really?
1 month ago because the all the Braxton's thing, you know, exploded on the internet. So
Right.
we were talking about Tamar and Funky Deniva at the time. So I
Yeah,
saw your videos
funky.
and I think, oh, this girl spill facts.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
She
But
spills the game.
yeah, but Diana, I just want to say that was so brave of you to come up here and to talk to me and allow me to role play with you as a homophobic person. And I just want to say thank you so
Don't
much.
be, because I don't know. I don't. I think you are amazing, even though you hate me.
No, I don't hate you, Diana. Why would I hate you? I don't hate anybody.
I think you hate people like me.
No, I don't hate. Why would I hate people like you? What have people
I
like
don't
you done?
know. Why would
Okay, well,
you?
Diana, you got
You
to
just
start
said you were
thinking,
homophobic.
sweetheart. You got to start thinking. People like you are not taking food off my table. I have nothing against you. Now, I think that people get it confused and people feel like because I don't play favoritisms and I'm not going to side with a person just because of their race. I told people before, I'm not pro black. Didn't I tell you guys that? Press one if I told you guys before, I'm not pro black. I told them I'm not pro gay. I'm not pro anything. And I think when people see that, it's like, well, you automatically against stuff if you're not pro. And I told you I have a very personal way of looking at this, everything,
Yeah,
shit. Only
it's a very
against you if
insightful
you
way.
are personally attacking me, then I'm personally feeling some type of way about you. But other than that, I don't care. You know, I
Oh,
I,
well,
I have a
there's
different way
okay.
of
It's because I am
living and seeing
in a
things.
time
You
that
said
I'm
what?
very anti-Christian. You know what I mean?
You
Like
said what?
people are using the Christ name and doing very hard things right now. So I'm very like scared, but I didn't want to project that in you because I love you.
Well, thank you. I didn't get offended. It's how you express yourself. I'm not offended by it. So I don't want you to think that I dislike you or hate anybody because I don't. And
But
I just wanted
I
to clear
really
the
like
air.
your content. I really like
Thank
your
you.
content. It's
Appreciate it.
what I takes me out of the darkness of the world lately.
Yeah, well, don't allow the darkness to get you. You only live once. Enjoy your life, okay? And try to be
Thank you very much.
great, but I would not allow. Well, that's me, and I don't want you to get offended. And I'm not trying to say things that's going on in the world right now you shouldn't be super sensitive to. But everybody deals
Okay.
with things how they deal with. I believe that history repeats itself. Everything that we're seeing is already been done. And war is gonna come. War is
Oh,
always gonna
girl,
be
I'm very
here. You're
scared.
always
Aren't you
gonna
scared?
fight. I just told you
I'm very scared.
no. Why do you want me to be
Yes,
so
I
scared
am.
so much? I, I'm
Because
I'm
they're
not
gonna kill
scared.
people like me, you know? So I'm very
Okay,
scared.
well, you know what?
I have my ass on the game.
If they
I have
kill
my
people,
ass in the game.
okay, well, if they kill people like me, then it's my time to go. And I would say this: I
Yeah.
enjoyed planet Earth. I lived. I conquered. I had great times, and God will be done. And that's how I feel about it. But I'm not going to sit here be scared and fearful. I'm not one of those leaders. I'm not political. Well, I'm trying. I'm not trying to do a political fight or not like that. And I'm not a what you call them people that's trying to change the world. I'm not trying to change the world. So I take it how it is. I'm grateful, I'm humble, I'm thankful. I really am. So that's just how I look at life, and you guys have to know we all are not the
Yeah,
same. Some
guys,
people are going to be
we live
different.
in a really dark time right now, so hope is something really important. We don't have to lose hope, but we don't have to disconnect ourselves to these atrocities going in the media. because that's very inhumane. You know what I mean? So we can still give a shit about people, you know, and that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm kind of in my feelings about with everything that is going on because I am a teacher and I'm seeing one people from my community in the USA was in there, right? Was shot. Her name was I don't know her name. I have to, but she was a queer person, and they just puked her. You know what I mean? So I'm very upset about
Are
that.
you talking about Renee Good?
Renee Good, yes. Oh
Okay,
my God,
well, let's
I was
stop
trying to
there.
remember.
They did not shoot her because she was a lesbian. So
I think
you
he was
cannot
very
listen.
unprepared because
You
I think
cannot
he
listen
shot
to
her
the
kind of by mistake.
propaganda.
I think.
But it was not because she's a lesbian. That's a lie. You guys have to stop with that, please. She did not
Yeah.
get shot because she was a lesbian. That
No,
is a
it was not
lie.
because of that, but it was because of Ice. Ice shot her. It wasn't because she was a lesbian. It was because he's a
Well,
little
but you just
terrorist, a
said it.
terrorist.
But Diana, how you described it, you just said it. You are pushing fear. Like when you have fear and you're a scared person, you have the spirit of fear on you. So you don't even
Yeah.
realize, but you are pushing your fear, your spirit of fear onto other people.
I think that's projection because
I don't know what
I
you
feel
want to
very
call it.
courageous right
All
now
I
with
know is
everything that is
that
going on.
if I didn't know the story you were referring to, I would have been like, he just said that they
Renee
take
Good, that's
somebody
the
out
name of
because they were
that
a
person that was
lesbian.
killed about the eye, that was
Yeah, but
killed,
she was
like
not
the
killed
ice
because she
killed.
was a lesbian.
It was because they are very incompetent and not see at the
Yeah.
end word, you know,
Well, okay. All right.
because
Well,
you are not
Diana.
going to shoot someone that is in their car, like taking their kids to school.
Okay, Diana, I think I don't want to talk too much about it, but you have to do more research in it. I know that's a very sensitive
Girl, I'm
topic.
diving it, girl. I'm diving
Okay.
it.
All right. All right. Well, thank you, Diane.
Everything's
I'm gonna let you go right now, okay? All right. That was Diana, y'all. All right. That was a cool conversation. But you know what? I am running out of time. I gotta go. I love you guys. Make sure you guys hit the likes up, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.